my friends, happy Wednesday afternoon. Before I start in, I have my window open and Mr. Jerry's out in his area working on cutting boards, sanding, doing something. So if I wait until he's done, I won't get this up, or recorded. So welcome, my name's Teri, guys. Welcome back. If you've been with me for a while, thank you, my friends, for coming back and chit-chatting with me. And if you're new and wonder what this is all about, it's just a daily vlog on my retirement life, on Weight Watchers trying to lose. It used to be 100 pounds. Now it's down to less than 70 pounds of weight. So, and my doctor has said that I am technically diabetic, controlled by diet because my fasting is high, but this time my A1C crept up a little bit, so I gotta do something. I gotta lose the weight. So I am on the Weight Watcher plan. I switched over to the diabetic plan so that I could count things and grumble about it. But if it helps keep me off of meds, then that's what I'm going to do. So today, it has been a gloomy day, a true fall gloomy day. It's only like 66 degrees out, no sun. It's just been a coffee drinking day. That's all it's been. This morning I sat there and worked on a diamond dot painting, and Mr. Jerry ran into, he had a script he had to refill. Stopped to Walmart. He tried changing up our dishwasher soap by a homemade version, because the kind that we buy is definitely known for causing cancer and we don't need that. So he had researched and found one that everybody did, and lo and behold, the last couple of days, especially last night, it left a white residue on everything and it wasn't coming off no matter what he did. And I finally suggested, I found where they just said to put the dishes in, well, it said on your last rinse cycle, throw in a half a cup to a cup of vinegar. So he just put them all in there, let them soak with some white vinegar, and that did do the trick. So he also picked up a dishwasher cleaner that we can run through our dishwasher on the clean cycle, and because you could start to see it on everything on the walls. And so needless to say, he's not going to be using that homemade stuff, so he picked up something. What can you do? You know, we don't have a cheap dishwasher. He actually got one 4 years ago, and it's like your HE, you know, high efficient washers. You can only use certain detergents in them. Well, I think that's how the dishwasher is. So yeah, so it was a little stressful last night, and but at least everything is cleaned and everything. But I just keep thinking, geez, I wonder how much of that we've been eating. The thing is, it was just washing soda, like your baking soda, and citric acid, and lemon essential oil. I mean, it wasn't anything harmful. So this morning I did that diamond dot. Been chit-chatting back and forth with my friend Miss Laney, and we had lunch. We had the leftover lasagna from last night, and then I decided I needed to finish cutting out this quilt top that is a Christmas gift for our daughter. So, and there's lots of little pieces, and I didn't think I'd have enough black, but I did have some black in there in my stash, and but it wasn't, you know, like with the fabric by any means, so I had to do extra cuts to get the right pieces, but I got everything cut. Everything is cut. It is sitting right here on my sewing table. And so he's going to be gone most of the day, Saturday. So unless I get an itching to sew quicker, my plan was waiting till Saturday to start it, but we'll see. Because now that everything is cut, I can go through and then follow what it says to do. So, but anyways, it's called Book Lovers Oasis. It's from Pine Tree Country Quilts. So this is what it looks like. This will end up being 57.5 by 69.5. So for me, because my 1/4 inch, no matter what I do, I can't seem to hit a 1/4 inch. So I kind of fudge things a little bit. For example, there was a lot of things that says cut so many by 4 7/8. Y'all, I round it right up to 5. I am not messing with that little teeny bit, because by the time I sew, the way my machine sews and everything, it tends to work out okay. And if it's just a little bit too big after I press the pieces, then I'll trim it. So, but yeah, everything is right here, and I'll put a picture in so you can see the piles. But one thing about it is, if I need more fabric, one of our local quilt shops has the fabric over in Lake Odessa, which is like 20-25 minutes away. So I'm not for sure. Yeah, I did the borders and everything. The only thing I don't have is the backing. I never buy backing because I never know for sure how big my quilts are going to be, like I say, you know. So anyway, so that is done. And this morning I was watching Fat Quarter Shop, the stitching thing. I haven't watched that in a long time, because I do have a lot of cross stitch projects, just like embroidery, just like sewing, and you name it, you know, crocheting, knitting, whatever. And the weather the way it is, and it's fall now, and she was showing Halloween and fall cross stitches. I pulled out one of mine, and I've showed it on this channel last year, or maybe the year before too, but I'll take a picture when I get back. It's out at my chair. I'm at the halfway point. They are Quaker pumpkins, and I've got the right side all completely done, and I'm right dead center of the big pumpkin, and he's all enclosed now, and so I'm just working on all the doodads inside, and then I can move on to finish the other side. It'd be nice to get it done this year, but you know, there's just too many things for me that I want to do. So but other than that, I'm going to ask if you could please keep a couple of our friends on here in prayers. Miss Jean commented yesterday that she might be able to get her surgery done tomorrow instead of in October, if the test that she has to have done today says that her everything is okay to go. And please keep her in your prayers and good thoughts, and her husband and the family and the doctors and the nurses. And let's hope, Miss Jean, that you're able to have that done. I think she said tomorrow. And if she pops up in your mind, comment down below. Just say, put praying hands or something, you know, that encouragement. And then our other friend, she's been dealing with sickness and she doesn't want to give it to her hubby. So just remember our other friend on here, and that she gets better quickly, and that the hubby doesn't get it. And you know how that goes. So, because she's pretty sick. And she knows who she is, and I'm not going to say her name because I'm not for sure that, you know, she told me in private yesterday. But just know that there are people out there that, you know, are going through a lot. They are very scared. They, you know, there's just a lot. So it puts it in perspective for me when I come in and I start grumbling about woe is me, because my grandma always used to say, Miss Terry Lynn, you know, there are worse things out there in the world, and if you look around long enough, you'll find somebody who is worse off. So it doesn't mean that I can't have the woe is me's. I just have to put it in perspective at times. So, but trying to think, other than that, Mr. Simba's up there in the perch because he kept wanting to jump up on my cutting station, and I can't do that because I got to finish cutting, which I got everything cut, and they will house in that thing right there, the fabric box. Miss Nala's right down here in front of me. They both are not liking the sawing. It probably bothers them. You know, that high pitch might bother them. And I will do my best to try to mute that or get it smaller in the background so it's not, if you got ear plugs in or headphones on, it's not too loud for you either. But other than that, I just plan on going back, putting my feet up. I haven't had much to drink today. I need to make some more Crystal Light pink lemonade, and I need to get some more fluids in me. And other than that, I think I'm just going to go cross stitch on that Quaker pumpkin and go watch something on YouTube and try to stay out of my own head, because that's how I was yesterday. I let it get into my head, and that's just not right. Just not right at all. But that happens, doesn't it? So, oh goodness. But I'm glad I did find the black fabric, so I didn't have to go in and spend like $8 or $9 for fabric that I really didn't need, because I need to save it for the backing for this. So I don't think it's going to be that difficult. I just think it's going to be time consuming. There's a lot of draw the lines and from corner to corner on the squares. I mean, I have 320 of these little squares. 320. Then I have the bigger squares. And then I have the sashing strips and whatever else they're going to be used for. And then there's all of these other black strips that will go around the books, and I'm looking at the pattern. And yeah, and there is for inner border. I don't cut my borders because my borders, I did it one time. I followed somebody that says cut your borders to this size, and my quilt was too big and all that was wasted. So, but I have that, and then, you know, I have all these other little, see, there are a lot of little pieces, to this. those aren't too bad. But, and then I got the books underneath everything, but I think, because it first says to draw a diagonal line from corner to corner on the wrong side of the 1 7/8 and 2.5 inch cream squares. Where is it? Yeah, that's the 320. The first cream square is 2.5. The next one is 1 7/8 by 2.5. Nope, that might not be it. I gotta see where this one is. 1.5 into 11, 1.5. Did I not do that? 4 strips, 1.5, cut into 11, 1.5. Oh my Lanta. I'll have to see. I may have. I didn't do that. I did that. I did that. I did that. I did that. So it's got to be, pardon me. Oh, see, this is why I can't do it right now, because I'm tired. But the cream blocks, there was like, or the cream instructions, there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things, and each thing had 2 things that you had to cut. Oh, that's the neighbor moving their trash back. So, but 1 7/8 by 2.5. Yeah. Oh, I hope I didn't do that wrong. I might have done that wrong. No, I didn't. But I'm not seeing where that is, though. That's why I'm 1.5 cut into 11, 1.5 by 11.5. I'm not even seeing a 2.5. Oh, I understand now. Duh. Sorry, guys. If you were sitting right here, you would have told me, Teri. So I have to draw corner to corner on all of these, and I have to draw a line on all of those 320. And then yeah, that's something I can just sit there and we'll see where I need to. I'll have to read the instructions, but yeah. Look at myself. I think you're looking tired. I'm always looking tired, I feel like, but I think it's the weather. Jerry wasn't going to go work in the garage because of the weather, and I had made a pot of coffee this morning, and I had 2 cups out of it, and he had 1, and by the time he got back, the coffee maker had stopped. So I told him I'd make some more coffee, and the second pot was decaf. So I only had 1 cup out of that, and I think he had a couple more cups out of it. So school bus going by. So that tells me it's almost 3:30. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go so I can throw this all together, so I can go take a picture of that cross stitch. Go get something else to drink. And just sit back and enjoy the rest of the day. So my friends, thanks for stopping by as always. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, that reminds me, Miss Janet, you are right on the Moville. Girl, you should have hollered. We would have ran out there and met ya and saw and had some of the ice cream. But it is good ice cream. Sometimes it's not worth the points, but that is worth the points to me. It's just outrageous. But anyways, and our garden is almost done. We still have some peppers out there, green beans. I have a handful of those, and my romas are only coming on one at a time, it seems like. So as soon as they turn that yellowish orange, I'm bringing them in. Once they start to turn and they're turned, I throw them into the freezer in a freezer bag, and then I'll use them this winter, so when I make something up. But anyways, sorry I'm all over the place, but this is how Teri is at times. So I'm going to let you go. Thanks for stopping by, my friends, and until we can meet up again, have a blessed rest of your day, night, whenever you were seeing this. And stay strong, stay safe, and as always, we got this. See you soon.